Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to Veeker Studios and my submission to Bill B's Holiday Boxcar Challenge. As you can see, I don't have any tracks set up today. My layout is still in storage for the time being, but I really want to partake in this festive cheer. If you want to see a video of all my boxcars running, actually, I did a video on that for the Two Rail Fans Any Boxcar Challenge, so please check that out. So for now, I am going to do something that I've been wanting to do for my whole collection, and that is to go over my rolling stock and say a bit about what each one is, but mostly why I have it. Each rolling stock I have means something to me, or I bought it for a very specific reason. I modeled both wartime German and American railroads, and my American one is a bit fuzzy to like World War II to late Korea. I fudge it a little bit if I really want to, but generally we're looking at a 40s time frame. Starting at the top, these are my four smaller German boxcars. I like the style, short, cute, and sweet, and growing up with Thomas the Tank, I liked British rolling stock a bit too, so this captures some of that nostalgia. This one stands out because it is actually SNCF, that's French. This represents the rolling stock that the Germans captured during World War II and employed on the Deutsche Reichsbahn to make up for their equipment needs. I also like this one because it has the little brakeman's doghouse, which is pretty unique. These other ones are pretty cool, I guess. These two I really like. These longer, I think 60-foot boxcars. Like I like the style of European rolling stock, but I really like it when they actually have bogies instead of just the two axles. It also makes me nostalgic for the flying kipper vans. This fantastically sparkly car is a refrigerator car, and it will not remain this way for long. This and these other two are part of my K5 railway gun project. I'm modeling the gun as well as its supporting train in N scale. These represent the ammunition consist. So this one will be the temperature-controlled wagon, where they would keep the cordite and other explosive materials in a very controlled space, and it would then be connected on either end to different parts of the ammunition. These are Dresden-style boxcars. Right now they're in the Stuttgart, like less than carload express vans, but they will be repainted and remodeled. So a lot of the sides will get covered with styrene to give it the smooth appearance, as well as diaphragms between them, and then the tubes for the refrigeration system. Now over to North America, starting with this 40-foot steel boxcar from Union Pacific. I like it as the slogan "Be Specific, Be Union Pacific." I had a phase as a kid where I really liked the word specific, so that reminded me of that. This is from the Presidential Series. This is Ulysses S. Grant's tribute car. I'm a fan of his life story. I think he's such an interesting man. I read his memoirs and I read his biography by Gene Edward Smith this year, which made me even more interested in him. I found this for very cheap at the latest Super Train, and then had fun weathering it to get rid of that garish appearance. Now it's only slightly garish. Here is from the War of the Worlds series. This is just a clever idea. I'm a fan of the book, and this goes very well in my U.S. Army consist. Even though it's unique, it also blends in. These two are from Tichy. They're work train, storage, and office car, respectively. I'm a big fan of conversions and customizations and mods, so maintenance of way and peddler equipment really stands out to me. This one I got used and just had to break it apart to rebuild it to my level of detail. This one I got as a new kit and then went in and added new walkways, full ladder, handrails, steps, more grips, and then added a bit of an interior and painted up in Southern Pacific. Really big fan of these. Whenever I run a local, these are always in it. I really like, as you can see, outside braced wooden boxcars. So let's go through my little collection. Pacific Great Eastern, there's some BC representation. Southern Pacific, shout out to the home road. Santa Fe, Northern Pacific, I think this is an Atlas one maybe. Canadian Pacific, another home road. Well, I guess this is the home road I model. This is the actual home road. And then Shasta Springs. This is Southern Pacific. This was on the Shasta division they'd used to carry the bottled mountain spring water. It was a nice vibrant blue, which is a nice splash of color, but in the reference pictures I have, they're always covered in soot. So I had fun covering this one with some black oil paint to get that appearance. 2 Pacific Fruit Express cars. Can't just have one. One day I'll have a full consist of them. These, I had one, an Accurail one in HO scale. It was in one of my very early modeling projects. So now it's nice to have 2 more of them. On the more modern side now are these 50-foot Southern Pacific boxcars. These ones actually have a cargo inside. Hypothetically, if I could open the door. There we go. Which is a very clever touch, though most of the time I have the doors closed. More outside braced boxcars, which I like because there's so much texture involved. I like models that have a lot of chances for weathering and different textures going on. These were all these are all 50-foot automobile boxcars. I think I got each of them for $5 at my local hobby shop. Just needed new couplers, and then they're all good to go. That's something I really like about N-Scale, is thanks to micro trains, just pop off the truck unit and then put on a new one, and boom, old rolling stock is as good as modern rolling stock, basically. Next, these ones are very vibrant, very modern. I'm a fan of Chesapeake and Ohio. I like these because they have a very distinctive color pattern, but most importantly, they have Chessie on them, and my girlfriend is now a fan of Chessie because of the cute cat. Really big fan of these. It's always nice to see the cat go by on the layout. This Northern Pacific wagon top boxcar. I'm a fan of the unique roof on these ones, the very rounded style. Don't have to see that. I know Northern Pacific only got these from Pennsy in the 70s, so this is another one that I'm making an exception for just because I think it's so cool. And most importantly, this is the tribute, Canadian Tribute Series Quebec car, and I have this one because my lovely girlfriend is from Quebec, so this is another tribute to her. So that's it. That is my boxcar collection for Bill B's Holiday Boxcar Challenge. I'm really excited to see all of your collections too. I hope you all have an amazing holiday season. Be safe, have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.